Welcome to an exciting day here at Progress Not Perfection. I'm Dan. We are going to celebrate hitting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I am super excited. Thank you if you are one of those subscribers. If you're not, if you're digging what we're doing, hit subscribe. More important than that though, then you need to please like, comment, and share the video. That's really what helps the YouTube community and people putting videos on like myself or anybody else that you're interested in. So today I just thought we'd do something different. Haven't done a black canvas and then a kind of a nighttime seascape in a while. So this is a 18 by 24. I picked this one up. It was already primed black with acrylic gesso. Came from our local art store, also known as Hobby Lobby. So that's just fine. I've got just a simple piece of masking tape. I'm going to put it on reasonably straight, somewhere around halfway, just so it'll keep our horizon nice and straight. So then we're going to jump right in. I like to put liquid clear on these first. So not terribly riveting video, I realize, but an important step to do correctly if you're going to use liquid clear. But off we go. So this is just a liquid clear oil. Does not need much, so be sparing with this if you choose to use it. What's going on in your world today? Something good, I hope. That is a lot of paint I picked up on that brush. So we're going to put the lid on that and put that off to the side. We are not going to need more of that. So we're just going to take care of that real quick. Put that out of the way. Just going to take a paper towel and wipe a little of that liquid clear out of my brush that I picked up, just so I can work this in real good. Did you try something new since you were last on here? Did you try a new hobby or something creative? Do you draw? Do you paint? Do you sing? Do you write? Are you great with plants? Animals? Well, I hope you're finding what your gifts are and are feeling fulfilled and thriving in those. Isn't it fun that we all get different wiring? Boy, how boring would it be if we were all the same, huh? I'm excited that technology relinquished its stranglehold on my simple little mind, and we have two cameras going. So that's my palette over here to my right, and so I'll be loading up paints there. Give us some comments if you would on the two palette or the two camera thing. I am finding as technology keeps accelerating, I expect it to get simpler to do things for me, but what is actually the truth I'm finding is new technology means I'm even slower because things are hidden. I don't know what they're called, so I don't even know how to search for them, and that is excruciatingly frustrating to someone wired like me. Every now and then my frustration boils over and some cords go flying across the room or get snatched out of their ports because they don't work. You know, one beef I've got with this new MacBook I got myself, it matters which USB-C cable, which USB-C port you plug anything into. And it doesn't say that. It'd be one thing if it plugged in and said, hey, dum-dum, plug it in the other port. This one's not made for that. It doesn't. I have had arguments with ChatGPT because ChatGPT pulls instructions from Apple that don't even agree with the laptop. And it's just like, oh dear God, please, can we just go back to flip a switch and it works? I mean, really, what are we doing? What are we doing? I guess not going backwards. So, Dan, you're going to have to learn it. There's the lesson there, huh? Anyhow, let me get off that soapbox because technology just makes me mad. And if you're the one inventing it, that's changing it all the time, give an old guy like me the option to keep it the same. Leave me the scroll bars. Don't make me automatically need to hover over the tiniest little fraction of a screen to get the choices to pop up, and then have to hit a special character keyboard thing to change those gray buttons into the words it really says. Whew! Hurting my brain. Hurting my brain. All right, let's get some color on the canvas. I'm going to make kind of a dark nighttime sky is what I'm thinking. So let's really put some beautiful dark colors in here. Let's do, got some blue and some black, so tamp down a little bit of the strength of that blue. Now you won't be able to see this probably. You may be able to see where some of those brush strokes are going, but till we put some white on there, this is not going to be visible really anywhere but the tape. Oh, there we go. You'll see it on the tape right there. Because these colors are transparent, which just means you can see through them. So we'll really see them pop off when we get some white on there to really bring alive those colors. And again, that tape's on there just to give us a straight horizon, so I'll sneak some color in there once we pull that off. If that's causing you any stress, I don't want it to. Sometimes I understand that can happen. Just get some extra, just making sure we got the color we want. Check it on the tape. And keep going with blues right into the water. Sneak some phthalo green in part of it. I love putting phthalo green in the parts of the water. Ooh, there, I like that black on that bottom side. That's good. See how dark that tape jumped right there? I like it when stuff like that happens. Way better for me that it happens by accident. But that's cool. So what else you got going on? 1,000 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? We've basically grown from about 300 90 days ago or so. Maybe just around there. I don't remember exactly how long ago. But we just started putting more videos out and putting up some of the shorts. So I see that and appreciate that those are quite popular, which I appreciate certainly, and hope it's bringing you a smile, maybe some peace to your day, maybe helping, I don't know, open some different thought processes or discussions, because that's the kind of stuff I want to do these days. We're going to have some beach down here. Yeah, I think we'll have some sand. It'll arrive up here on the sand in a minute. So maybe we'll start having a little angle here. And we'll sneak in some sandy color down there. Not too worried about that. That's easy to do later. We often change our mind. Yeah, we'll just do that part last. That's cool. What did I do with that paper towel? Oop, got away from me, I think. So let's just wipe out the paper towel. I often don't go through the whole cleaning procedure. I'll just use a paper towel, and you really can get a lot of that paint out of there. You certainly can go through the whole cleaning procedure. I don't want to discourage you from doing that. Oh, which color should we make our beachy? Let's add a little dark sienna, a little Van Dyke brown. We're not going to put in a ton of this. I just want a little down there to remind me that's what I said. And we'll just have sometimes it's great to have a big old crashing wave. Sometimes I like to just kind of have them softer, especially at night. Especially at night. All right. Good to go. Boy, so it is worth taking. What did we spend there? Is there a counter? There it moved. Oh, 10.5 minutes or so that far in. Okay. So now we're really ready to keep jamming. So here we go. I think we'll just start with some titanium white up in the sky. Boy, is that really glary? Try to reposition a little bit of light here, because boy, that just feels like all of a sudden the whole middle of that canvas just looks so glary to me. Oop. Let's just try. I'm going to try that. Let's go with that. Because boy, I get frustrated by the unbelievable repetition of the autofocus, which is not a control they relinquish to you inside of most camera outfits without a ridiculous cost of their proprietary software, of course, that then doesn't integrate with Apple. Whew. Wow. Don't know how you folks stand in line so long for an Apple product. I will never do it again in my life. Well, I didn't stand in line, but I will not be purchasing another Apple product ever, if I can help it. All right. Let's just put in a sky and see what happens. Today is day 23 for me, if you're keeping track, on Coach JV's Refined Integrity program, and I absolutely am just loving it. It's mostly a paleo eating plan, daily meditation, daily journaling. Right now it's a 12-hour fast. Oh man, it just feels so good to be being consistent and having results. My body continues to improve. Journaling is really something I'm starting to enjoy, which, boy, I would have never thought I would have said that. Even having spots where my handwriting's really good again. Used to be real good. You know, I like doing this better with a 1-inch brush, so we're going to set that to the side. Just grab a 1-inch brush. You use whatever brush you prefer. Do remember, I am just a dude on YouTube. I'm certainly not trying to tell you what to do or tell you this is the only way to do something. That is the best way to drop a brush right to the floor. I am good at that. You've probably seen me do that before. And that's good stuff. So let's just kind of brighten all of that a little bit, I think. Okay, let's grab a clean brush and give this a little pull. Because we're going to pull down some just cool light through this cloud. Maybe it's raining way out there in the ocean, who knows. But just going to change it up a little bit. Let's just do it. Like I said, you know there's no wrong way to do this. It'll pick up some of that color. It'll pick up some of the white I put down first. Don't forget, anything I tell you on here isn't financial advice, legal advice. This is my opinion on my days here on the rock. You can just keep playing with this until you get it exactly how you want it. That's what you ought to do. It should be exactly what you want, shouldn't it? I think so. you're painting, by all means. You can soften it any way you like. You can re-zap it with some color and really kind of get something cool going. Really, man, whatever. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. I am certainly finding through this coaching, man, it's great. I'm going to ask our tech genius, Andrew, to put a link in there to Coach JV so that you can find him if you like. I love several things about the guy. We have made some similar mistakes in life, and what better way to learn than to learn from someone who has made similar mistakes and found a remedy more successful in a lot of categories. I don't mean just financially, but I mean just some of the benchmarks in life that are important to me. Well, that's the kind of person I'm going to take advice from. If they're having the business success I want, or their walk with their creator and their faith and what they know about eternity and things like that, well, yeah, that's people I'm going to listen to if they've got a more mature and evidence in their life than I have in mine. That is a kind of a no-brainer in my opinion. If I'm taking advice from somebody who's screwed it up worse than I am, that don't make a lot of sense to me. Maybe we've got just a little more, just kind of way off distancy. I don't know. Just let clouds happen. Maybe we'll put in a pop of a good big cloud. I don't know. I really do just like to start and go. I certainly watch some things on YouTube, some famous painters you've certainly heard of, some you probably haven't. It's okay. Just to get ideas. Never do I try to copy someone's. I love sharing ideas and then seeing what I do with it. I'd love to see what you do with it. Am I stepping in the way? I don't think so too bad. You just can soften these down until they virtually just go away if you want. Yeah, I don't want them too sharp. Don't steal from our main superstar there in the middle. Okay? Bet you there'd be just a little soft glow around some of these clouds. Boy, if you've watched some of my other videos, you know I live in Central Florida perhaps. And let me tell you, what a treat it is to be able to see the early morning or nighttime launches from over at the Kennedy Space Center. Because SpaceX sends up so many things. It's just awesome. Man, it is just such a cool thing to see in the sky, and when the rocket boosters are returning, and well done, SpaceX. Well done. Thank you. I got to tell you, I love seeing all of that. Oh, I like that. I hope that's looking cool on our finished video as it goes to YouTube. I am digging that bright light coming out of there. That's just fun. Let's put a couple more clouds in there. That just feels like a good place for some cool clouds, some additional clouds. So I think I'll just use a little fan brush. Still just using white. I'll let you know if I change colors. Oh yeah, you've got the palette cam. Let me know what you think of this palette cam. I don't know. I'd rather know your opinion because it's for you. It ain't for me. So let's just, maybe there's a couple of big puffy ones on this side, you know? And we'll blend them down if they get a little too white, too bright in this kind of dark sky. Maybe. These just kind of float along. Right there. And let's just take, you can really use any brush you like to blend with. We just want to stir up a few of the bottoms. Barely touching there. So the work on getting the SKOOL channel launched, a little slower than I expected, but that is also partly me, so don't direct any frustration anywhere else. I expect the the switch to just be able to be flipped and magic happen. Oh, you think I would learn by now? That is not how implementing new technology goes. It's loaded up, doesn't work, change things, doesn't work, and then, oh, okay, kind of works like you thought. So that is a frustration for me. I'll get over it. Don't you worry about that. Well, it feels like we ought to have a little just something back there. Where did you go? Why are you stuck? You've disconnected altogether. Fantastic. Oh, great. I am having fun with technology. Not really. All right. Let's see. How do I get the camera to come back on? Maybe turn it off. Try to turn it back on. See? One little cable falls out of its place and it quits. So let's try to really zoink ya, and we'll change it to the webcam one. And all I've done is reconnected the plug, and now the power is on the camera and it is gone. Oh, wow, is that frustrating. So what do I do? How on earth can you come back to the world? Let's stop here. Golly, I am really frustrated.